可以往前靠近老师一点。
So, two. There we go. 早安。I hope you had a good sleep.
你们大家睡得好吗？
And I noticed you had a very good yoga session.
我刚刚看到大家的瑜伽的课做得很好。
With some beautiful crystal sounds.
还有那个水晶的声音。
I was analyzing the meditation sessions we had so far.
我们到现在有的这个冥想课程。
And I was very happy about the sessions.
我觉得非常的开心。
Because they are not just us gathering together to meditate, which is very good.
就是它让我们可以就是大家聚在一起冥想，非常好。
The sessions we have had so far are kind of like a workshop.
就我们到现在为止的冥想课，很像一个工作坊。
And we have tried to make the workshop work in a way that helps you improve your meditation practice.
那我们想要透过这个帮助大家的冥想能够更好。
And I think that that's perfect for this course.
而且我觉得很适合这次的课程。
And at the beginning, to be honest, I didn't plan it to be like that.
而且其实说真的，一开始的时候并没有这么想。
It was more like a traditional groupal meditation session. Groupal, like in a group, meditate in a group.
本来一开始想说就只是在房间里面进行的一个冥想。
So I guess that I want to say two things.
所以我想要说两件事。
First of all, you have to meditate yourself.
第一就是大家要自己来做冥想。
ACI 3 comes with homeworks and quizzes, as you know.
就是 ACI 3事实上有作业和功课，大家知道。
And each homework comes with 3 meditation objects.
那每一个作业呢，都会有3个冥想作业。
So I guess that your job now is to apply what we're learning in the workshop.
所以大家呢，就是在我们这个工作坊里面去学习。
For your own meditation sessions of 15 minutes.
自己如何去做这15分钟的冥想。
15 minutes is what is required for the assignment, right?
就15分钟是作业里面要求的基本时间。
Now, yesterday afternoon, teacher Tim asked me for something.
就昨天下午的时候，Tim老师请我做一些事。
Which goes perfectly with this concept of the workshop for meditation. Which goes perfect with this concept of.
就是这些概念呢，跟这个工作坊呢有很大的关联。
And that is what we will do today.
所以我们今天会来做这些练习。
And basically, we will experiment with our meditation object.
所以我们今天会来体验我们冥想的这个对象。
We will do a meditation known as the Golden Room meditation.
那我们待会会做黄金屋冥想。
Have you heard of it?
你们有听过吧？
Who can tell me what it is about?
可以有人告诉我这是跟什么？是内容是关于什么
？Teacher.
Right, teacher. But what about your teacher?
那老师怎么样
？Quality. 品质，老师的品质。
Quality about the teacher.
Okay, but why is it called the Golden Room meditation?
对，但为什么叫黄金屋冥想
To please the teacher to guide us to our goals.
No.
有一个房子，在房间里面，然后有阳光。
There's a room.
I think that.
对，你说的是对的，老师有听到，就是一个房子，然后里面有黄金的灯。There's a room and there's golden sunlight.
Correct.
答对了。
So basically, we imagine that we get into a room.
所以我们在想象说，我们来到一个房间。
We sit down.
我 们坐下来，
we invite a teacher,
然后我们邀请老师，
the teacher sits in front of us.
然后老师坐在我们的面前。
The room has a beautiful golden light coming from the windows
所以这个屋子呢，有一个很美的金黄色的光照进房子里，
that illuminates our teacher, illuminate the light.
照亮老师的光。
And this is a fixation meditation actually.
这是一个单点专注的冥想。
Remember we said that this is the hardest kind of meditation?
大家还记得我们提到这是最困难的一个冥想吗？
So the goal is that we fix our mind in the teacher, which is the object of the meditation.
所以我们专注在老师的这个身上，就是这个冥想最重要的部分。
What do you mean? What do we mean when we say to fix the mind on the meditation object?
就我们说这个专注在把心是专注在老师身上的这个是怎么做的？
Who can tell me?
谁可以告诉我？
Focus on the teacher.
Correct.
专注在老师身上。
That we keep the mind like the phone on the table.
就像我们一直专注在这个手机放在桌子上的这个手机，
They are in contact, right?
他们是桌子跟手机是触碰在一起的，
And they remain in contact.
然后他们是一直维持在触碰的状态。
So now we can think of the phone as the table, as the mind,
就是把手机想做是我们的意识，
and the table as the object of meditation.
然后呢，这个桌子事实上是冥想的对象。
So basically, that's what we do with our mind.
所以这就是我们在意识当中做的，就是把意识跟对象放在接触在一起。
We set it on the teacher.
再来，我们现在说的就是 teacher，就是老师。
Now, a good meditation, it is said in the books, they describe how you see the object in your mind.
就是冥想呢，他说就是你所看到的这个，在书里面提到，就是你所专注的这个对象。
They talk about a clear image
他们提到就是关于一个清晰的画面，
with defined edges.
还有就是有细微的部分。
Like, for example, I wear glasses, right?
像比如说我有戴眼镜，
If I take off the glasses, then the images become blurry.
如果我现在把
谢谢。
眼镜拿下来的话，那就看不清楚了。
And then you see things differently, not as sharp.
就看东西的时候，感觉模糊，感觉不太一样，不是很清晰的。
And like what teacher Tim said yesterday, if there's a very bright light behind his face, I won't see him as clearly.
就刚昨天静老师所说的，如果呢，就是我看到那个光是在他的背后的话，我就看不清楚他的样子。
And the other way around. If everything is dark and I see light on him, I will see him clearly. But if it's too much, then I just, again, will lose the focus on his face.
对，就是说，如果四处就是黑暗的话，但是他的身上有光，我还是看得很清楚。但是如果光线太强的时候，我又看不清楚了。
But that's how they describe it in the books, right? The object.
所以这就是书里面所提到的，就是关于对象的部分。
But the truth is that this kind of thing is not so much related to the object, but to the state of mind.
但是事实上讲的不是关于这个对象本身，是讲的是关于我们意识的状态。
It is all about your mind.
所以是全部都是跟你的这个意识是有关的。
How clear your mind is.
就你的意识是多么的清晰，
How calm it is.
然后多么的平静，
How focused it is.
多么的专注。
So when we are meditating, we can say that the object, the way that we perceive the object, is just a hint of where our mind is.
就当我们
It's okay, I'm sorry, I got excited. We can say
就我们可以说，
that the object, the way we see the object,
就我们看待这个对象的方式，
is actually a hint or a clue
就是事实上它是一个提示或者是一个暗示，
of the state of our state of mind.
就是来分辨我们的意识是怎么样的状态。
So it's not really about the object.
所以事实上我们不是在提到的，不是关注在这个对象上，
It's about our mind.
是关于我们意识状态是如何。
And that's exactly why we have all the warm-up or stretching exercises,
这就是为什么我们需要这么多的一个暖身还有练习，
like the 7 ingredients,
像比如说7支前行，
like focusing on your breath,
还有就是专注在我们的呼吸上，
like trying to empty your mind.
然后把我们的意识放空。
Those are just means to stretch and straighten the mind.
那这些其实事实上都是希望能够帮助我们拉伸我们的意识。
So today we're going to do a very long meditation.
所以我们今天会做一个比较长的冥想。
We will do our checkup,
我们先检
Vairochana
查我们的状态，
and then after checking the Vairochana posture points, we will do our 7 ingredients.
我们先做我们的这个脉轮的检查，然后我们会做7支前行，
And then we will do the golden room meditation.
然后我们会做黄金屋冥想。
And once we are in the golden room meditation,
所以当我们做黄金屋冥想的时候，
we will try to experiment,
我们会去体验，
we will shift things in our mind,
我们会去改变我们意识里面的一些状态，
like the level of light,
像比如说光的程度多少，
the color of the light,
还有颜色，光的颜色，
the size of the teacher,
然后老师的大小，
the distance of the teacher from us,
老师距离我们的距离，
all those kind of things.
像诸如此类的，我们待会练习。
The point is that what it would be ideal that you focused on
所以待会呢，我们专注在这个部分，
is how your mind feels with all these changes.
就是要去观察你的意识是如何去改变的，
And then you find the spot that feels the best for you.
然后你找到一个最适合你的。
So next time when you're meditating, you try to find that spot.
所以下一次你在冥想的时候，就可以很快的掌握这个你最适合的一个方式去冥想。
好吗？
好，OK。
Cool. So we will do the 8 points and the 7 ingredients.
我们会做这个8点。
Let's try to do it in 5 minutes.
我们尽可能在5分钟之内完成这些前。
And then we will do the rest for the actual meditation.
然后我们其他时间会做主要的冥想。
So I'm not going to give for the first 8 and 7, I'm not going to do very specific instructions. I'm just going to give you hint words.
所以我待会不会非常仔细的过这些所有的点，我就给大家一点提示。
And it's your job to do the offering, the bowing, etc. super quick.
所以待会做的这些供养啊，还有刚刚所做的这些动作都要很快速的完成。
So basically you will be like,
所以动作大概就会像这样，很快速。
okay?
OK，
Cool. Now, get ready.
好，现在请大家进入准备。
Drink something, take a sip, cough, sneeze, blow your nose, turn off your phone.
所以你想要喝水，然后呢打喷嚏、擤鼻涕，然后最重要要关掉手机。
谢谢. I think that my 6 times book is at 12.
我想我的这个60书好像
Yes.
设在12点。
So we will be meditating by then, so I will just turn off the alarm.
哦，因为我有可能会晚一点，所以我先把闹
So-
钟关掉。
So if you have an alarm set for that time, better check it.
所以如果你有设闹钟的话，现在最好赶快检查一下。
All right.
好，
Take your seated positions.
现在进入冥想的坐姿。
Now And now start checking your body from top to toe. Head to toe.
好，现在开始检查身体，从头顶到脚趾。
We will begin with the back,
我们会从后面开始，
straight,
从背部挺直，
belly pulled in a little bit,
然后轻轻的微收腹部。
and now the eyes.
现在眼睛，
Muscles of the face relaxed,
放松脸部的肌肉，
mouth relaxed,
嘴部放松，
gentle Mona Lisa smile,
嘴角微微上扬，
tongue relaxed,
放松你的舌头，
shoulders level,
把肩膀两边一样高，
a little bit pulled back but not too much.
一点点往后，不要太多。
The neck and the head straight,
颈部和头是一直线，
not tilted to any side or front of back.
没有往前往后，或者是往两侧。
Hands on the right position,
把手放在正确的位置上，
something that makes you feel comfortable.
让你觉得舒服的姿势都可以。
If at this point you feel that something is not right,
如果你现在觉得有些地方不
Cor-
对，
correct it.
现在就修正它。
If itchiness or whatever sensation in the body comes, just ignore it and it will go away.
如果觉得身体会有瘙痒的地方，或者是觉得痒，就不要管它，因为待会它就会消失了。
Now invite the teacher.
现在有请老师，
Bow to the teacher.
对老师行礼。
Make an offering to the teacher. Make an offering to the teacher.
对老师做供养。
Confess.
对老师做忏悔。
Rejoice.
随喜。
Ask for teachings.
请求老师的教授。
Ask the teacher to stay.
请老师留在我们的身边。
Now the teacher comes and sits in front of you.
现在老师坐到你的面前，
And from the window, you can see a beautiful forest.
从窗户看出去是一片美丽的森林，
It's all green
是满满的绿意，
with beautiful flowers.
还有花朵。
The room is warm
在房间里面非常的温暖，
and a beautiful golden light comes from the window
窗外照进金黄色的光，
and bathes you and the teacher.
然后照向你和老师。
The teacher is very pleased.
老师非常的开心，
They are smiling.
他们在微笑，
You feel at ease.
你感受到他们的爱。
Whatever sound that comes from outside,
不论你听到外面什么声音，
use it to set your mind down
利用它来帮助你专注更好的意识，
to remain present.
在当下，
Try not to think where it comes from.
不要去想这些声音是从哪里来的，
Use it as a tool to stay here and now.
利用这些声音让你在当下。
Keep watching your teacher.
持续的看着你的老师。
Now,
现在
you can tell the love in the eyes of your teacher,
你可以感受到老师眼中的爱，
and you can remember the qualities of your teacher that you admire.
同时想起老师的那些美好品质。
So you feel it.
感受它，
Notice how your mind feels about this.
去感受一下你的现在的感受，在你的意识里是什么样的。
Now try to see what happens if the image of your Lama goes all the way to the back of the room.
现在感受一下你的老师退到了这个房间的最远端。
How that affects the focus of your mind.
你的专注力如何因为这个远离而被影响？
Now bring your Lama all the way close to your face.
现在把老师带到你的面前，就像在你的脸的前面一样。
The Lama is very close.
老师和你非常的接近。
How did that change your mind?
对你的意识有什么样的改变？
Is the focus better or worse?
这时候的专注力是比较对焦，还是比较模糊？
Now let's try something different.
现在我们再试试，
I want you to move the Lama
现在我让你把老师
from the point in which they are now
从现在的这个位置
to the back of the room.
再次移动到这个房间的最，
But do it slowly.
慢慢的、慢慢的，
And then move it back to the front, close to you.
然后再把老师带到你的面前。
And I'm going to give you a couple of seconds
现在我给大家一点时间，
to find the perfect distance for your focus.
去找到最适合你能够对焦的位置。
Now that you have found the perfect spot,
现在你应该找到了最佳的对焦位置。
let's try to work with the size of the Lama.
现在我们来试试老师的大小。
Let's make it tiny
现在我们先把老师想象成一个非常小的样子，
and now let's make it big.
然后现在把它放大。
Do the same as we did with the distance.
现在就像刚刚一样，透过远近，现在用大小来对焦你的老师，找到一个适合的位置。
Play around with the size until you find the perfect size for you.
你可以尝试各种大小，一直到找到最适合的位置。
Now let's try to play a little bit with the light.
现在我们来调整一下光线。
This time the light in the room, make it as the kind of light that we have when it's 5 to 6 p.m.
现在我们调整室内的光线，让它看起来像早上的5到6点。
It's not completely dark, but it's darker.
并不是那么的全部都是黑的，但是它比较暗一点。
How does that feel like?
这个的感觉是什么？感受如何？
Now make it the kind of white or blue light that we have at noon.
现在我们把光调到中午的时分，有一点白以及蓝光。
And keep making it brighter.
试着把它调亮。
So bright that the face of the teacher is white at this point.
这个时候把光调到非常的亮，你会感觉老师脸上的光太亮了，以至于让他的脸都变白色。
How does your mind feel?
这时候我们的意识感受如何？
Now go back to the kind of light that feels more comfortable to you.
现在再调整回到比较舒适的样子。
Let's try something different.
现在我们来试试其他的。
What happens if I make the room and the teacher colorless, black and white?
现在我们试着把老师调整成黑白色的。
How does it feel like?
感受如何？
What happens if that black and white turns out something like a brownish, like an old picture, brownish color?
现在把这黑白色调整成复古的照片，有一点泛黄、咖啡色。
What happens now if it goes back to very vivid colors? Shiny colors.
现在我们再调整成回到正常的彩色的照片，彩色的样子，
They bright,
很明亮，
they're sharp,
很清晰。
pick the one that works best for you.
现在找到一个最适合你的。
Now, think about the different factors that we experiment today with.
现在想想我们刚刚所体验的大小、 远距还有颜色，
Choose the best ones for you.
在当中找到一个最适合你的老师。
And adjust in your meditation to those particular elements.
就调整到在冥想状态里面最适合你的老师的样子。
Once you're settled down with those,
一旦你决定好它们的大小、颜色等等，
choose a quality that you admire from your teacher.
现在选择一个你最欣赏的老师的特质，
Look at your teacher in the eye.
看向老师的眼睛，
And just contemplate on them.
现在看向他们，
Admire them.
对他们表示尊敬。
And let's stay here for a little bit.
我们在这里停留一会。
Thank to your teacher.
对老师表示感谢，
And make a prostration.
对他行礼。
Imagine how the teacher shrinks to the size of your thumb.
现在请把老师的大小缩小到像拇指般大小，
And then he goes on top of your head.
然后他来到
facing the same direction than you.
看我们转到同一个方向，
And then he becomes a image of light.
然后它化为一座道光，
And then he starts to melt down through your narrow bone,
然后它融进我们的人脉，
all the way to your heart.
一直到达我们的心，
It's like warm golden honey.
就像一道金黄色的蜂蜜，
Feeding your heart.
滋养我们的心，
Protecting your wisdom and your understanding.
保护我们的智慧和我们的理解，
And your mental seeds and compassion.
我们的种子和爱。
Through this wisdom and compassion is that your teacher will be with you all the time.
透过这些智慧和爱，老师会永远和我们在一起，
Protecting you from the hardships of life.
从我们保护我们一直在面对生活当中的困难，
And guiding you to develop yourself, the quality that you admired in this meditation.
然后也让我们看到我们在这个冥想当中的这些特质。
Now imagine how a beam of light comes out of your chest and your forehead.
现在想象这道光从你的心和额头散发出来，
And it starts connecting you with other people.
透过这道光连接我们和每一个人，
It all starts with the people in this room.
从我们过去的人开始，
And then it starts to spread around outside the block and then the district and the city.
从我们身边的人，然后到街上的人，然后到整个城市，
And then countries, continents,
整个国家、地区，
and then worlds.
到整个地球世界，
And then eventually it reaches the whole universe, every single being.
到达宇宙当中的每一个生命。
And then, thanks to this beam of light,
感谢这些所有众生，
they start to develop wisdom and compassion.
他们也开始有智慧和爱。
And you can see all these beings smiling.
你可以看到他们每一个人都在微笑，
Thanks to that beam of light that came from you.
感谢你从你这里而来的这道光。
And now bring back the light to you.
现在把这一道光收回到我们身上，
They don't need that light anymore
他们不需要这道光，
because your light
因为你就是光，
turned on a lamp in their hearts.
你打开了他们心里的那道光，
And they have their own light.
他们每一个人都有自己的光，
And you feel happy
然后你感觉到非常的开心，
and blessed.
还有被祝福。
And you can see how you will acquire the qualities of your teacher.
然后现在感觉我们拥有老师的特质，
And now you will take 3 deep breaths
现在透过3次深呼吸，
and open your eyes when you're ready.
当你准备好了，可以睁开眼睛。
Yay! Take a stretch
拉伸一下，
And a sip of water or something.
可以喝一点水或者。
How did it feel?
大家感觉如何？
Good. Anyone wants to share what's the qualities, the characteristics that worked for you during your meditation?
大家有人想要分享刚刚的这些过程，有特质，还有这个老师的状态。
I saw like the image while I was. I think I invited Geshe to come.
他邀请了格西老师。
And I think at the end of the adjusting, 就是在后面就我们在调整这些东西的时候。
我想说他这个要不要把它录进来 ？OK， 就是他刚才在过程当中调整了光。
我们在调整那些
位置的时候。
And Geshe was waiting and he started dancing like he was doing in Kyoto.
就在这个过程当中，他就开始跳舞，就像在京都一样。
So the quality became like happiness.
Wow.
Just really happy.
他真的非常开心，所以这个特质就是很开心的特质。
That's very cool. Thank you for sharing.
谢谢分享。
Geshe Michael says
格西老师说
that we have to be happy Buddhists
我们要成为快乐的
or practitioners, right?
佛教徒或者是练习者、修行者。
Meaning that we shouldn't be uptight and rigid.
我们不要这么的严谨。
So I think you choose a very cool quality.
所以我觉得你选了一个很棒的特质。
And I think that it's important that we enjoy in our meditation these kind of things.
最重要的是我们在过程当中很享受我们的冥想。
Things don't have to be chuk, 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 chuk.
不需要。
Because life is too short.
因为生命很短暂。
And we want to really enjoy our lives.
我们必须要享受我们的生命。
If we see it from the Buddhist point of view,
如果我们以佛教的观点来说的话，
the goal is to reach enlightenment, right?
当然我们是想要达到最终极的目标。
And what's enlightenment?
那什么才是正悟？
It's a state of total bliss.
就是一个终极的喜悦。
It's enjoying every single moment forever and ever and ever.
就是我们不断的享受每一个当下。
And then help people to reach that goal.
然后也帮助其他人达到这个目标。
So it makes no sense that if we want to reach a point of total bliss,
所以当我们想要去达到这个喜悦的话，
we are too tight or strict or grumpy in the process.
所以我们不要在过程当中这么的紧绷。
So let's just have fun.
就开心就好。
Anyone else?
有人还想分享吗？
Who thinks that the image in black and white is better?
有人觉得老师是黑白的话，感觉比较好的吗？
Color?
彩色的比较好。
Okay. The brownish image?
所以有人觉得复古的这种咖啡色比较好的吗？
No. Who thinks that a little bit darker the light is better than a little brighter?
所以大家觉得光线比较暗比较好，还是光线比较亮比较好？亮。
Brighter. Okay. What about size?
那老师的大小呢？
Big?
大吗？
A little bigger. Okay, that's good.
有一点大一点。
And what about distance?
那距离呢？距离的远近呢？
Closer. Cool.
近一点。
And you? The rest of you?
其他人呢？觉得
Closer, a little bit more distance to see him completely.
有能够看得清楚他的距离。
Then how did you feel your mind?
那大家的意识感觉
还是有跳掉，但是就是有想到昨天要有慢慢的拉回来。
Sometimes distract, but he bring back slowly.
That's a good one.
不错。
Cool. I think we're done.
OK， 那我们今天差不多到这。
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.
谢谢大家，祝福大家有美好的一天。Thank you， 再次掌声，谢谢 Brian。哇，我们今天很准时的在这个时间点。